Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About It podcast. I am your host, Tony McElveen, and today I got something very interesting I want to talk about. I want to talk about millionaires, things the 1% do that the 99% don't. Things the 1% do that the 99% don't. Let's get into it. I took the liberty to jot down my thoughts before I came on, because I didn't want to forget anything. So I want to read a little bit of what I wrote down and elaborate as I go along. And I believe if you pay attention to it, it can help you immensely in your life. But listen to this. 1% of Americans make over $1 million a year. 1% of Americans make over $1 million a year. Interesting. This means 1 out of every 100 people will make or earn over $1 million. 1 out of every 100 people will become millionaires in this country. It's interesting. Listen, 2 questions that the 1% made sure to ask and answer. 2 questions. Listen to them. Number 1, what are you doing at the present time to increase your income right now? First question. What are you doing at the present time to increase your income right now? Second question. How much money are you planning to be worth by age 65? We have a whole lot of people do a whole lot of millionaire talk. But the truth of the matter is, there's only 1% of Americans that actually earn over $1 million a year in this country. 1%. That means 99% of Americans are well under $1 million a year in income. So in order to leap over into the 1 percentile, it's going to require something. It's going to take work. And let's dig deeper to see what we need to do. The reason why men are not financially independent by the time they're 65 is because they seldom, if ever, do any constructive thinking on the matter. I want you to listen to that. The reason why men are not financially independent by the time they are 65 years old is because they seldom, if ever, do any constructive thinking on the subject. Constructive thinking produces a plan. A plan produces creativity. Creativity produces results. You will never become a millionaire without first thinking about it and then acting on those thoughts in your mind. The 1% make constructive thinking a part of their life. Did you hear that? The 1% makes constructive thinking a part of their lives. That's why they are in the 1% and you're not. Because the proof is in the pudding. I guarantee the majority, if not all the people that will listen to this podcast never gave any thought to those 2 questions. And therein lies the problem. Never gave those 2 questions any thought, but yet you want to be a millionaire, but you never gave these two questions any thought. You're fooling yourself. Listen to me. Well, let me ask you, what are your plans to increase your income right now? I'll wait. And how much money have you decided to be worth by age 65? Can you answer those two questions? If you can't answer those two questions, it's because you've never given it any thought. Therein lies the problem. The 1% made sure to ask themselves that question and answer it. And that's why they are in the 1% today, and you're not. People that make millions of dollars are not lucky. They don't have a better brain than you have. Get away from all of the excuses so you can change your mindset, and one day you end up in that 1%. It's not because they are lucky, and it's not because their brain is better than yours or they're better than you. That's not the reason. The only difference between people that make big incomes and those that make small incomes is those earning big incomes decided to earn big incomes. The only difference between those that make small incomes and those that make big incomes is those that make big incomes decided to make big incomes. They made up their mind a long time ago that they were not going to live life beneath their privilege. They made up their minds a long time ago that they wanted to be millionaires, and therefore they did what was necessary in order to fulfill it. That's the only difference between you and them, the 1% and the 99%. You are making a small income today. Let me tell you why. Because you have decided to make a small income. You are making a small income today because you have decided to make a small income. Once a person decide to do something and make up their mind to do it, nothing on earth can stop them. So don't give me your sad story, and don't give me all of your excuses. Suck it up, take the blame, change your mindset. You are making a small income because you decided to. You've never given any thought to those two questions. What are you going to do right now to earn more money? How much money are you going to be worth by age 65? Constructive thinking produces creativity. Where are you? Come on now. Let's get it. A woman will never think about making an apple pie. Or a woman that never thinks about making an apple pie, should I say, will never look up the recipe to make an apple pie. A man that decides to drive to Dallas, Texas, or should I say, a man that never decides to drive to Dallas, Texas, will never look up the directions to get there. You agree? A man that decides to make big money, a man that has never decided to make big money, guess what? Will never think of learning how to do so. If the man never thinks on becoming a millionaire, he'll never think of learning how to accomplish it. A woman that don't have a desire to make an apple pie will never look at the recipe to fulfill it. If you want to become it, you have to learn how to achieve it. And that's where we have messed up for many years. We fantasize. That's what the 99% does. They fantasize. But the 1% have constructive thinking. And therein lies the difference. You can accomplish what you want if you put your mind to it. The way you are living your life right now is what you decided, and the way you decided to live it. What you have is what you've decided to have. If you want more, change and get more. Start doing what it takes to earn more. Start making a declaration by 65, this is what I'm going to be worth. And then putting it into action. This is what the 1% does. And the 99% don't. And that's why there's only 1% of Americans today that make $1 million or more in this country. And 99% of Americans fall beneath, and some way beneath that. It's up to you. Whatever you put your mind to, it's up to you. I wanted to stop by and share that with you. Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. I'm Tony McAvee. And remember, don't worry about it. Let's talk about it. Peace.